So I would want to start with my first question, sir. So my first question is that when you recruit someone in your, or since you've worked with many multinationals and Indian companies, when you recruit somebody in the organization, what are your expectations from them as a new joinee or as a new trainee just entering into the organization?
A very pertinent question, Ms. Rachna. It is actually addressed in professional companies adequately, because all professional and well-established companies have something known as a JD, job description. And from the job description is defined the role. So there's a role definition. And when you define a role, you also define the skill sets that you're expecting from your new joinee. And based on the skill set and the role requirement, you do a candidate profiling and recruitment. So basically, if your recruitment and onboarding process is right, you know what you're looking for, whom you're looking for, and you let the candidate also know what you're looking for. So if there is a match, because end of the day, getting in a candidate, I would like to draw a simile between, though, a child does not have a choice of birth in a family, but it's almost a simile. A child comes into a family so that there's a long-term, in fact, lifelong bonding between the child and the parents and the siblings. Similarly, when you recruit a candidate, the benefit here is you know who the candidate is. The benefit to the candidate is he knows which family or which company is joining. And if there is a match between the requirements of both sides, then you develop and initiate this bonding. And you're hoping that this bonding will last productively for both sides for, if not eternity, at least till retirement. Yeah. So the one advantage here is there is visibility on both sides. Once there is an onboarding of the new joinee, the only requirement in a professional company is you have a role definition. Out of the role definition and the JD are KRAs and KPIs for the year. You just have to do what is expected out of the KRAs and KPIs. That is as far as the quantitative part is concerned. Mm-hmm. Beyond the quantitative part, assuming that the fit is right and everything is there, you have to have the qualitative compliance by accepting and adhering to the company policies, the vision and the mission statement, and also the strategic outlook and the discipline part. So there's a qualitative requirement, which is more to do with the elements I spoke about. Quantitatively, every year, there is a well-defined KRA KPI, which is as per the role that is defined. And that is all that you're expected to do in a professional company.
Okay, sir. So how does a candidate align, fresher coming into the company? How does he align his expectations and his goal with the vision and mission of the company?
Yeah. That is why I said, unlike a child who doesn't know which family the child is coming into, there is a visibility or expected visibility here. Now, let me give the example of the institute that you're working in, and we'll I'm sure, give this example and many other questions you might have. It's a domain-specific MBA course. There are, if not mentors, at least there are industry professionals who are coming in. Plus, there are expert professors who are, permanent faculty within the institute. There is enough visibility given to all the students. There are a couple of other good domain-specific pharma institutes also, engineering institutes also. There is enough visibility that the candidate or the student gets about the industry, about the various companies in the industry, and the prospective companies that he wants to join. All millennials are super experts in IT and computer. Okay, I don't know how much of it is productively used. Sorry for that statement, but yeah. At least for your selfish interest and your career perspective, I'm sure they do enough of Google search about the companies they want to target. So there's a considered set of companies I want to get into. I do enough of it. All that I've spoken about, mission, vision, who are the senior management, what is the culture of a company, quantitative, qualitative aspects of any company are public domain knowledge. Plus, the major advantage you have when you're from good institutes like NM or SIS and some of the other good institutes in pharma is you have alumni, senior alumni. So that is a auto network which is already formed, and I'm sure there are links. If not, with very seniors, you have the link with 2-3 years senior to you. They would have links with the onward, and you have the benefit of getting networked with them, and you can definitely get information. The question becomes very important here. Please do not blindly apply into companies just because it's part of the industry you want to get into. My requirement by culture of a company, my mindset of a career path may be very different from someone else's. So please get into these nitty-gritties and specific feedback about a company, and also about the bosses in the company, because you need to gel with them. I may be an aggressive guy, someone may not be so aggressive. So you need to do this kind of a profiling about the company, about the culture of the company, so that you get into a near right fit kind of an environment. Right fit you would know only once you join there. But at least this kind of research will minimize the risk. And I think this is a very important question that you have asked.
Yes, sir. So doing the homework, doing a lot of research about the company is very, very important. And everybody has to understand that just blindly applying for companies doesn't work. You need to understand that you are not meant for all the companies. All the job applicants need to understand that they're not meant for all the companies, and all companies are not meant for them. So it's basically networking and their research which will help them get this clarity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.